this piece, but we're gonna move on to the ring that I've been wearing throughout the show, and it is so on trend. I know I have only like 150 left of these to start with, but it's newer. There's only one review on hsn.com. Of course, it's perfect 5-star.
Yes,
the one review that is there.
I love it.
Because it is an event price, 27% off, the HSN price, lowest price it's ever been. And we do have sizes 5 through 11. I've sized up, and I like the idea of wearing it in a little bit of an unconventional way. So you take a very traditional, gemstone like a pearl and wear it in an unconventional way as like a cocktail ring. And I just think it looks amazing. I love all that sparkle. Genuine white topaz, by the way, here, all the way. Genuine gemstones, sterling silver with platinum over it. I think it's just a spectacular look.
Yeah, this is, this is not like your grandmother's pearls. This is a modern design in pearl jewelry. Throughout the industry, with our jewelers, we can't keep this ring in stock. This is one of our hottest designs of last year. At the end of the year, we look at our brand new collections and we say, what did well? This ring sold across the United States of America. It is so on trend. But the most important thing is that pearl is a AAA quality pearl. What other pearl companies do is they'll take a pearl that faces up really nice and half of it's really beautiful and put a big cup on the back on their rings and hide half of that pearl. But we don't need to do that because we have first selection.
Hide the irregularities.
Which are beautiful and they're natural. Right. But I mean.
But this is nothing hidden. It's just
AAA quality. Yeah. Everything, okay, so I'm a pearl expert. I teach classes on pearls.
I took a class you taught.
Yeah, absolutely, right. Yeah, so I trained our host here.
Yes, I have the playing card still.
Absolutely.
All the cards, I loved it, yeah.
Yeah, that was, oh my God, that was so much fun though.
Yeah.
So when I'm training, right, I usually say what we grade pearls on is the shape, right? This is a perfectly round pearl, so it's the best shape that a pearl can be. I tell them the color. When you get this home, you're gonna look at that pearl and you're gonna notice that it's hyper beautiful white, and that's natural. Pearls come in creams and yellows. This is white. And then I say the surface quality, that's a huge factor that we grade pearls on. This does not have a single blemish on that surface, and that's what other companies work with. Is blemish pearls, and they hide it.
The nacre is flawless.
Yeah, the nacre thickness is absolutely beautiful, which means that, yeah, exactly, which means that 15 years from now, it's still gonna look just as beautiful as the day you bought it. But then the most important thing is the luster of this pearl is just stunning. You're gonna open that box and you're gonna see the luster of this pearl shining right there. And that's something that, you can never tell. I mean, on TV, because the studio lights blow out the pearl, and it still looks beautiful there.
Yeah,
but it's when you get it home, you see it. You see the different.
But you can see the glow. It's almost like that glow from within. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I feel like every pearl show I'd like to do like a little kind of lesson in how to take care of pearls, at least maybe for a second.
Yeah.
So when you're doing perfume and hairspray, always put your pearls on last. That's all I wanted to make sure I said at least once during the show.
Absolutely.
I feel like everybody knows that, but maybe this is your first pearl purchase.
Oh, it's totally
and I wanted you to know the cardinal rule of wearing pearls. Yeah. It goes on last. That's all you need to know.
Yep. Yeah, that perfume is an acidic liquid, and the pearls are an organic, and they're made of crystals.
Yeah.
So that acidic liquid could just eat away and erode a little bit on the outside layers of the pearl surface, and you can compromise the luster of the pearl, which we never want to do.
Right.
But definitely wear your pearls all the time. You're not going to hurt them.
No. Just put them on last.
Yeah, just put your perfume on first, and then put your pearls jewelry on,
That's
and it'll look
know.
just the same years from now.
And this is sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. This is the first time ever on air at this price, and we're doing $40 off. HSN card holders get this beautiful ring home for $21.98, or any major credit card, $27.41. It's also comfortable. It's so modern, and I think there's something very sexy with that negative space.
Yeah, the negative space is beautiful, and sometimes I think of jewelry design as we're creating a stage in which to display the pearls that we select from the farms. Now, Imperial pearls, it's different. I respect so much the pearls that we have because I see that it's my grandfather and father that built the relationships that allowed us to select the top 1% of pearls from an annual harvest. So I want to create a setting that shows off your Imperial pearl, that shows off that pearl that I had gone to the farm and selected just for you without taking away from that pearl's natural beauty. So what this setting does is create a beautiful modern way to wear your pearl without taking away from that pearl, but also by not covering it up. It's showing off that pearl, and as you wear this, you're gonna just admire each and every angle of that pearl, its surface, the fact that it has no blemishes, the fact that it shines and has life and luster from every single angle. You're gonna look at it and see that the light bounces off that surface, and that's because it was harvested at the perfect time. You know, pearls are a lot like fine wine. A vintage of wine, the year that that wine was created, it all has to do with the pH levels of the soil, the rainfall, the health of the grapes, so many different factors, the way the wine is aged, and that's 1 year of wine. Pearls, every single factor of that pearl, the water temperature,
right.
the amount of plankton in the water, because that's what the mollusk eats. Everything over 4 years. Each and every one of these pearls takes 3 to 4 years. So it's not like wine, whereas wine's 1 year and graded on at that vintage of that year of wine. It's 4 years of hard work. Our pearl farmers put their heart and soul for 3 to 4 years into caring for each and every one of these mollusks, and just hoping that it has the best possible chance to create a healthy, beautiful, lustrous pearl. And then if I had 100 pearls on this table in front of me right now, maybe, just maybe one of those pearls would be of the quality that this pearl is right here. Now, if we could just zoom in on that pearl right here. I have a little demo.
I love that.
Right, so these are pearls that other companies might use, but these aren't Imperial pearls. You can see that they don't have the luster, the life. You can see that the colors are off, and you can see that the shapes are off. Now, if you take this ring, right, and you put it in there, you're gonna notice that that is whiter than any of those pearls. The shape is better, the luster is higher, and that's what I have to go to the pearl farm to do.
To do a solitaire, you wanna make sure that one is like
100%.
100%, a
Absolutely.
perfect pearl, and that's what you've done, because each one of these pearls is hand selected. We have 130 rings left, but again, you couldn't bring in 20,000 or something because
that's
you're
the
hand
difference.
picking each one.
And they
then
try,
it's like,
you know,